The revolution continues here at RGE Wrestling as Shawn Shultz faces the man escape from the Knoxville Zoo, White Tiger.
Yeah, welcome back, folks. This is RGE Wrestling, and what a way to kick off the show this week. What a matchup. The modern-day Viking, Shawn Shultz, my buddy, versus this guy, the flea-bitten White Tiger.
Welcome, sports fans, to RGE Wrestling. Today is game day, the kickoff of the college football season. And you know what I love the most about college football? Freshly cut grass, tailgating, marching bands, and professional wrestling.
What are you talking about?
My name is Becker For Real, and I'm joined by Aaron Camaro.
That's right. You're right. There ain't no denying it. It is Saturday morning, and this is RGE Wrestling. We've got some great matches lined up for you right here today. So don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial. College football, it's time for RGE Wrestling.
And let's take it to the ring. We're still waiting to hear some, you saw the footage earlier in the show of Chase Owens being thrown viciously against that wall. Chris Michaels taking out his knee with that looked like a pipe.
I love it.
We're gonna wait see if we can get, an update on his condition.
Well, sometimes, Chase Owens, you get what you ask for. And you've been asking for Chris Michaels week after week after week. Well, guess what? After you jumped him last week, which he did, right in the middle of the ring, he gets what he deserves. You want to look for Chris Michaels? Well, Chris Michaels just found you, buddy.
Yeah, but it's one thing to find someone in a wrestling match or in the ring than to come up behind him with a weapon and potentially end the man's career so early in his career.
Well, I hate to see any of the competitors here get hurt, and like you said, hauled off to the hospital here in Knoxville. Chase Owens is gone. We might get a medical report on him later. We'll keep you updated if we hear anything. But I think this serves as a lesson to everybody in the locker room, and that lesson is don't mess with the headliner.
Yeah, we'll see what happens as a result of this. Hopefully that, it's just that, Chase Owens is hurt but not injured. And maybe we can get a really exciting match for October 6th. Maybe Tony Lucasio is looking at that for a good opportunity for this one-on-one showdown. And that match may just be brutal.
October 6th, I can't wait, right here in Knoxville, Tennessee at the Zone Sports Center. You guys make sure you grab your friends and family and make it to that event. It's going to benefit the Children's Hospital of East Tennessee, and it's just going to be a great time all the way around. Everybody's going to have a good time. Well, everybody except for maybe White Tiger. Look at this, Shawn Shultz taking control of this one. Yeah, White Tiger may have bitten off a little more than he could chew right here with Shawn Shultz. Wow, hard right fist right between the eyes of White Tiger. The fans don't like it, but guess what? That's too bad. Shawn Shultz doing it the way he likes to, however he wants to. Nobody tells Shawn Shultz what to do.
And speaking of October 6th, I guess official match that we have on the books right now, we have Shane Andrews, who is crazy because this man challenged Octavious Black.
Oh, look at here. 1, 2, not enough to keep him down. That's been bothering me because you keep talking about how crazy Shane Andrews is. Shane Andrews isn't crazy, he's stupid. Why would he go challenge Octavious Black? That's the one who's crazy. Octavious Black is nuts. Why would Shane Andrews? It's not crazy, it's stupid. Why would he do that?
White Tiger looks like he's a little bit worse for the wear.
You know, White Tiger's a guy who's made a name for himself all across Tennessee, all throughout the United States. Top-notch competitor here. High-flying moves is what he's known for, but Shawn Shultz knows his opponent and knows to keep him grounded.
Hard shot by White Tiger. Go, Tiger, go. Go, Tiger, go. Go, Tiger, go.
Put that thing away. We've got a match. We're supposed to be calling this down the middle. You can't be cheering like that.
It's game day. I have a shaker.
Come on, Shawn. Get him, man. There you go. That's what I like to see.
Oh! Reverse DDT by White Tiger, but he may be too beat up to capitalize. Can he get the pin? Can he get the pin right here? 1, 2, and no. Also in action tonight, we should be seeing, according to Tony Lucasio, the return of KC Rush. We'll see what he's got up his sleeve this week.
Oh no, the Tree Wizard's back. Or is he the cashier? And uh-oh, White Tiger, where's he going?
It's at Tony Lucasio, the 90-pound big mouth, our CEO, knocks Tiger off the top rope.
Well, you didn't technically knock him off. I mean, I think that was an accident.
Well, he accidentally came out here and pushed him. That's a DDT, and that's going to be the end of this match.
That was no accident. 1, 2, 3, and as always, your winner, the modern-day Viking, Shawn Shultz. I love it. Look at Tony. Look at Tony Lucasio over there. Man, that guy's something. I love that guy. That's too bad about what accidentally happened, though. You know, that's too bad for White Tiger. Shawn was probably just trying to, you know, I don't know. What are you going to do? It's an accident.
Coming up next, we have Octavious Black in action. Also, later on in the program, we will have Kincaid tag teaming with Sigmund. That's just wrong that those guys get to be in charge.
The revolution continues here in RGE.
Chris!
Tony.
Chris! That's what I'm talking about, man.
What?
That dude, that's the way you handle business around here. That's what we're talking about here, RGE. You know, little Chase Owens, little punk. That's how you take care of business, man.
There's a lot more where that came
Oh,
from.
I
Tony.
know there is. That's
All
what-
these young punks around here deserve that. And they're going to get it. Courtesy Chris Michaels.
That's right. They don't know what's coming, do they?
No.
They don't have a clue. That was like when Bigfoot beat up Rudy Charles.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
In comparison,
Pretty close.
right.
But anyway, that's how you do it.
Thanks, Tony. A lot more where that came from. You will be entertained, my man.
I'm always entertained when people get whooped. I love it.
I love that guy. Oh, Tony.
Well, it looks to me like HR has been notified of that terrible, tragic accident that happened to Chase Owens earlier. I'm glad Tony Lucasio's on the case with that. Look at this right here. The big man. This guy is something else. And Becker, I've been telling you week after week, Octavious Black, as dangerous as he is in the ring, this man is dangerous everywhere he goes. You can't trust him. Let me give you some advice. When you see this guy in the back, do not look him in the eye.
Octavious Black is a former college football player from Tennessee Tech. And you see, he's been reading like large books in the backstage, which is which is strange. I'm not sure what to think about it.
Well, you got something against people that read books?
No, I read my fair share, but I just...
Because you, like everybody else, think this guy is a big mindless monster, and to see a guy like this, you know, back there reading a book, you can't handle it. This man, I'm telling you, nobody believes me. This man is dangerous.
I just wonder if it makes him a little bit less intimidating. Maybe, you know, Shane Andrews sees him as weak.
Oh, well, his opponents sure don't see him as weak. And if I were you, I'd watch what I say about Octavious Black. If that man hears word of you talking about him like that, you're dead meat. I'll tell him. Look at that, Octavious Black. What a beast. What a force to be reckoned with right here in RGE. I do not envy Shane Andrews coming up on October 6th. Not one bit. It's like Octavius not done here. I told you, I told everybody since day one. I've told everyone about Octavious Black and what a danger he is. You know, normally I admire this type of competitor, but to tell you the truth, Octavious Black is just too scary. And like I said, you better watch what you say about him.
In tonight's main event, we have Sigmund tag teaming with Kincaid, the NWA Smoky Mountain Heavyweight Champion, challenging, of all people, the anti-bully Alan Shepard and the anti-bully Casey Rush.
So let me get this straight. So Casey Rush is trying to find out who he is, trying to find out about himself, you know, to find a character that really works in professional wrestling for him, and he's the little anti-bully now? Is that what he is? Little anti-bully? He's the little boss man.
Well, you heard him last week that he was tired of being, I guess, neglected, tired of, I guess, in his mind, Tony Locasio was bullying him by not giving him a match last week.
It's not bullying. You know what? This is what people don't understand, and this is why guys like the headliner Chris Michaels get so mad. When a guy comes in and he loses his matches, I mean, Casey Rush never wins, but yet he thinks he can come back week after week after week and get more opportunities when you've got true champions here in RGE. Champions like Kincaid and Sigmund. Real true champions competing and winning their matches. I don't think Alan Shepard's got himself a very quality partner here tonight, and things do not bode well for these two. He's even got the little white t-shirt on like the anti-bully wears. I mean, take nothing away from Alan Shepard. I mean, he's a big, strong man, as you're seeing right here. You know, overpowering Sigmund, reversing that hold, you know, and everybody, the fans seem to like him. He thinks he's doing something good by being this anti-bully, but, you know, Casey Rush, I mean, he might admire that, but you know what? This is pro wrestling.
Hard shot to the outside by Casey Rush. Or is that Alan Shepard? I can't tell them apart. Go, anti-bullies, go.
Nice pom-pom.
Go, anti-bullies, go.
What are you doing?
Oh, go, anti-bullies, go.
Let's go back to the match.
Go. Ooh, tag. Oh, well, he'll tag him in later.
Yeah, Casey Rush don't want to get in there with a guy like Kincaid. Look at this guy. You know, you look at him and you think, you know, he looks a little crazy. He's got the long, straggly beard and long, greasy-looking hair, and, you know, he looks like some kind of crazy mountain man, but, you know, make no mistake about it, Kincaid has traveled all around the world, has spent a lot of time wrestling in Mexico, found a lot of success down there, brings him back here to tag team with his partner Sigmund. These two, a cohesive unit. You know, that's why I gotta think that Alan Shepard and Casey Rush, these anti-bullies, are at a huge disadvantage here just because these guys are a real tag team. They travel together. They compete together. These guys are just two jokers that happen to find each other in the locker room and get signed up for a match. Casey Rush is even lucky to even be in a match here tonight.
The anti-bully, I guess there's two of them. The anti-bullies are in control. Yeah, Kincaid is one of the most athletic wrestlers ever to come out of the South. Him and Sigmund have actually battled each other several times for many different regional titles in the National Wrestling Alliance, and they have decided that maybe since they are both champions, instead of fighting each other, maybe they couldn't be beat if they combined their abilities.
That sounds like a brilliant idea to me. Hey, did you see that a minute ago? Your anti-bully, while you're talking there, is stomping Kincaid in the corner. That seems like Put that thing away. I told you, I'm trying to concentrate. Oh, here we go. Here comes the little anti-bully, your hero, Becker. Here he is. He don't have the thing on his shirt.
KC Rush. Anti-bully number 1, meet anti-bully number 2, meet bully number 1.
Sigmund is not a bully. I mean, if winning your matches is bullying, then, well, maybe he is, but I don't see it that way.
We'll see what Casey Rush is going to do here. Maybe he can finally get an offensive move or two in. And he does. Woo!
And look, he's so excited.
KC Rush. I'm excited.
Yeah, I can tell that.
I'm excited for him.
Now put your pom-poms and horns away. Let's concentrate on this. Look at that right there. Boy, that takes the momentum, takes the steam right out of old Casey Rush. Nice hard shot right to the jaw. See right here, this is the tag team cohesiveness that I'm talking about between Kincaid and Sigmund. Yo!
Knife edge chop by Kincaid.
Snaps him down, look at this. Oh, wow.
Big drop kick.
You know, that's not just your average drop kick. A lot of spring in that one as he shoots himself off the ropes to add that extra oomph, that extra impact to that, and boy, did he ever.
Now, you got to admit, for a young guy, you know, Casey Rush is in there against not one but two current reigning National Wrestling Alliance champions, and so he may have gotten on the show, and I guess it's a great opportunity for him, but man, he's got his work cut out for him tonight.
I think I definitely liked the Prince and the Tree Wizard and most of all the Cashier a lot better than I like the anti-bully idea here. I don't know. I don't understand Casey Rush. I just don't get this guy.
Or you just don't understand anti-bullies? Maybe because back in school, maybe you were a bully?
I was not. I was friends with everybody. Everybody.
Yeah, but would they say that about you?
Back to the match at hand here. Young Casey Rush has got himself a little tied up. You don't worry about my personal life. Just worry about the match at hand.
Well, and that's certainly the attitude that these two are going to have. They got that Casey Rush shirt. Oh, that's just disgusting.
Oh, nice. Get a little taste of that, Cashier boy.
It's like he's getting it swirly with his own t-shirt.
See, and in the confines of this match, you know, that's what I don't understand. Everybody around here is so worried about bullying. But this is professional wrestling. This isn't ballerina school. This isn't, you know, a competition about who can be the nicest person. This is professional wrestling. And in order to survive, in order to thrive in professional wrestling, you have to have that mean streak. And obviously, Kincaid and Sigmund, they've got plenty of that.
Yeah, but there's a difference between professional wrestling and not having sportsmanship. And then obviously this is the confines of a wrestling ring, but there are still rules that need to be followed. There are still professional expectations.
Ooh, there's your sportsmanship. There's your expectations. Beautiful drop kick by Sigmund. Casey Rush is in a lot of trouble here. Right now on the outside of the ring, I got to be thinking that Alan Shepard's probably thinking to himself, what have I got myself into with this guy?
To his credit, Casey Rush is still kind of in this match.
He is. Well, now he's not.
Oh, he's caught up on the rope.
He's halfway in the match. There, now he's all the way out of it.
Oh, that's a dirty veteran move by Kincaid out there, but referee's got his back turned.
That's the way it goes. If Casey Rush wants to be in the match, maybe he should stay in the ring.
Tag to Kincaid. Now what's going to happen here?
Look at here, Kincaid and Sigmund are just dominating this tag team matchup. What they've done is they've done a classic tag team psychology here where they have isolated the weaker link of the team.
What's going to happen here? This might be the end of this match. I don't know how a young guy like Casey Rush is going to sustain a submission hold like this.
He's got him wrapped up so tight, I don't think he could tap out if he wanted to. Look at Kincaid. This guy is something.
Yeah, he looks like one of the soft pretzels you buy in the concession stand.
Look at here, tag made to Sigmund. These guys clearly have got it together as a tag team, dominating Casey Rush and Alan Shepard. Alan Shepard's stuck on the outside of the ring for quite a while now. He hasn't contributed to this match much at all. Casey Rush doing all the work, taking all the beating. This one is out of control.
Much like a soft pretzel, Casey Rush is being assaulted. Sigmund toying with him, trying to see if he can get to his tag team partner.
Assaulted. I see what you did there. Nice. Good one. But it doesn't really help Casey Rush out here too much, does it? Or your pom-poms, or your horn, or any of it. Nothing's helping Casey Rush.
Oh, double team move by Kincaid and Sigmund.
That's what it's all about in tag team wrestling, and these guys clearly got that figured out.
But if these guys are so as good as they want to be, and as you know, why don't they just put him in a wrestling hold and in the match? If this guy is just, you know, I don't get it.
I think I got a better idea than the anti-bully for Casey Rush. Maybe next week he could come back and be the violent beating victim. That's it. That's his whole, that's his niche. He's the victim of a violent beating. Every week he can come back and, oh wait, that's what he already is doing, isn't it?
Aaron, that's not funny. Earlier today, we saw Chase Owens savagely beat by Chris Michaels, and we're still waiting condition from the Tennessee Medical Center.
See, that's what I don't understand about you guys. You know, you talk about, oh, poor Chase Owens got ambushed outside by Chris Michaels, but last week, nobody had a problem when Chase Owens jumped in and interfered post-match when Chris Michaels is celebrating his victory over Menace. Nobody complained then when Chase Owens attacked him from behind, but now all of a sudden it's, oh, poor Chase Owens. Oh, you know, Chris Michaels is such a bully. Oh, Casey Rush is, well, Casey Rush.
Yeah, but I think if you get Chris Michaels and Chase Owens to face off one-on-one, man, that's going to be the...
I mean, yeah, the intensity and the emotion that is built in this period of time that these two have been here in RGE together, it's almost like the world is not big enough for these two men to be in it at the same time. And that definitely holds true to the world of RGE. Oh, look here, Alan Shepard gets that tag. He's taking control clean in house here.
Anti-bully.
That's enough. Kincaid shot to the outside. What's he doing? Oh, Casey Rush. All right, Casey Rush has no choice but to tag into the match here. Not a wise move as the way things have been going for Casey Rush. Oh, look at that. We've seen that before out of these two. That usually ends the match. 1, 2, 3. Rudy Charles right there to make the count. This one's over. A superior tag team of Kincaid and Sigmund, your winners here in the main event.
Yeah, and you got to hand it to them. They're, you know, challenging all comers and coming out on top. That double enziguri is just devastating.
Well, word is Sigmund and Kincaid, they're willing to face anyone, anywhere, anytime, and have laid an open challenge out to have a tag team, any tag team, come in and try to prove that they're as good as them.
If you're a part of a tag team that's watching this show and you want to be a part of it, get a hold of Tony Locasio and see if you're worth your weight.
Or even better, just stay home where it's safe.
I'm Becker for real. For Aaron Camaro, this has been RGE Wrestling.
See you next week.
Oh, big spear by the anti-bully Alan Shepard.
Why is he's the anti-bully, but yet he's coming in here doing this? Ridiculous. I hope somebody teaches this guy a lesson real soon. We're in the future now.
Oh, hey, Octavious. Octavious. Got a question for you. Are you ever going to wrestle someone your own size?
I mean, you're a big guy, but you keep wrestling these little guys. I mean, like, let's see what you're really made of, right? I mean, come on, this is RGE. This is a revolution. You got this. No! Oh! 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 Ah! You just got bounced. Ooh!